Hello everyone, this is Kapil and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to present to you yet another very interesting and exciting topic. So today's topic is very relevant, it is very essential to all the budding actors. To understand this topic, you have to have a great sense of knowledge, a great sense of understanding. And it is not only the understanding of the character, it is also the understanding of your own self. So today's topic, which I'm going to tell you, it is going to add value to your work. The way you will prepare for characters, your mindset is going to change. It is going to create an attractiveness and impression towards the audience. Audience is going to like your performance. It will always be able to relate to your performances. So today's topic is, without any further ado, I will introduce today's topic. Today's topic is body language. Now, what is body language? A language is something which helps us to communicate with each other. It is one of the things which makes our bond with somebody very easy. Now, what is body language? We know what is body, but what is body language together? Simple. It is the language of your body which communicates to the other person. So whatever you think, whatever your mindset is, whatever your thought process is, your body is automatically going to show it to the other person. Other person is going to realize and recognize when he or she looks at you and your body language. So today's world believes in understanding the body language, and it relates with the body language. It is able to make sense with the body language. It creates a sense of bond among you and the other person with the body language. Your words are merely as supportive elements, and your words really don't make any difference if your body is not matching your words. So it's very important that your body language is giving the right message to the other person. It is not giving any kind of false message. There should be an element of similarity between the words and the body. Now, body language also has certain parts. First is your facial expressions. Your facial expressions are something which is very important for the body language, and it is very important for the other person to first impression to get connected with the body language is your facial expressions. Second is your gestures, how the way you're using your hand movements along with your words, how the way that is creating a bond and trying to attract you to the other person. So it is very important how the way the gestures are being used. And other thing is that how the way you have a posture from your head to your toe, and how the way it is matching your personality. Now all these things, the mixture of all these things will create a body language. Now, if you have not seen my videos on facial expression, gestures and postures, please do go right after this video or right now to watch all those videos. I've given a detailed explanation as to each topic, how it is important, how the way you can develop the skills, where you will find different tools, and how the way you can implement it in your work. So please do go and watch all the videos of mine on facial expression, on body language, on gestures, on postures. Please do watch them if you want to understand the body language. It is one of the essential elements of today's time for all the actors. So when you are trying to use your body language with all these parts need to match with each other. When it matches with each other, that time you will give the right message to the other person. And then you will develop a bond of trust, a sense of bond, a sense of believability, a sense of trustworthiness. A person can believe you, a person can trust you, a person can, you can create a bond. He or she can trust you. So it is very important that whatever body language we are trying to present in front of anybody, we need to present the way we are. It is one of the most important things to attract people near you or around you in a positive manner. So now why it is so important for all the actors to use this body language? Now in order to understand any type of character, it is important for us to understand the character in detail. So when we try to understand the character in detail, when we try to go in the research, when we try to see different references, we get to know all the idea as to how the mindset and the thought process is reflecting in the character and how the way that is being presented into the body language. When you try to research and understand all these processes, the body language plays an important role to connect with the audience, to break that wall between you and the audience. You are trying to create something which is realistic, something which is connected, something which audience can understand, something which audience has seen already in the surrounding, those types of characters. So that's why it's very important for all the budding actors to work on the body language. Now, how to implement body language into the character? First of all, try to understand how the way, and try to break it into different parts, how the way the facial expressions are working, how the way the gestures are working, how the way the postures are working, and then try to understand the complete body language, how the way it is presenting the real character and the real self of the character. When you understand all these things, then try to practice, try to understand how the way I can play this character, in what way I will be able to relate with this character. So that's why it is very important for all the budding actors to use this skill of developing the body language and to create the body language in the character so that the audience is able to connect. Now, I want to give you certain examples of the great body language and great examples and role models we have in our society. The first character which I want to tell you is the politician. There are a lot of people in this world. In fact, each and every person, including you and me, uses body language in our everyday conversations, in our everyday talking, in our everyday communication. But today I'm going to tell you specific role models which we see as them for their great personalities. So first I've taken politician. If you see politician, you'll understand his or her personality in a very impressive manner. They have a certain quality of attraction, they have a certain quality of the way they are talking, the way they are expressing, and you can see all those things in their body language. They are trying to present it among the people within their sector. So it is very important for all the politicians to deal with the people, to talk with the people, to understand the requirement of the people and accordingly try to help the people, so that particular quality of them is being reflected in their personality, and that is when the audience and the people are able to connect with you and to take your trust with that particular attractiveness and with that particular body language of yours, because your body language is giving me positivity, your body language is giving me a sense of bond and trust. It is very sensible enough so that the audience gets attracted to them in a positive manner. So that's why their personality plays an important role in communicating the body language, and they themselves are the actors who apply all those things in the different roles they play, and when they themselves try to showcase all those things in the real life, they are completely real and they are completely honest in that presentation. So with that body language, we need to understand that honesty and that sense of realness which is coming from their heart, or it's coming from the real self of them. The third example which I'm going to give you is the example of the teachers. Now, teachers have a great personality. They are been considered as one of the important professions in our society and a very respectable position in our society, because they are educating our country. They are educating the generations so that these people will contribute in the betterment of the society, in the betterment of the country. So teachers play an important role to influence the young generation, the current generation who will be the future of this world. The teachers play an important role in making them the great learners. So they have the great quality of making them understand what is the importance of education through their body language. And all the teachers, mostly, they try to use certain kind of gestures, certain kind of postures, certain kind of expressions, so that the person ultimately gets attracted to such a great personality, and that is when the education also takes place, that is when the learning also takes place. So now teachers also have a great body language. Now, last but not the least, I will give you an example of the police officers. Police officers in any country or in our country, they also have a great body language. Their presence makes a difference to the whole society, to the whole surrounding. That kind of personality and the body language they have developed for themselves. That's how they have been trained in this particular art of life and in the particular art of their particular profession. So these were some of the examples wherein with their body language they are trying to communicate and using less of words. Their words are not making any difference. If you go to a policeman is not able to communicate so much. They will communicate less, and with their body language they will communicate more. So with the body language we are able to understand what the other person is trying to communicate. So this way police officers also have a great personality and they have a great sense of showcasing their communication through their personality. That's why it is very important for all of us to understand the body language and apply it into our character. So these are certain examples which I have given you. In that ways, there are a lot of other examples which you can hunt, which you can find out. And first, try observing yourself first, and then try to observe the other person. So it is very important for us to understand how the way we are trying to communicate with the body language, how the way we are trying to understand the body language, and how the way we are trying to apply it in our character. So that's why today I'm going to tell you some aspects which you need to use it in your practice. First of all, it's very important for you to observe yourself. Second, you need to observe the people around you. Start with your own family, start with your own close relatives or close relations. Try to see their body language, try to understand their body language, why they have certain kind of body language. The body language is always not a positive body language. You will find there are varied type of body languages which you will find, but our main motto is to understand that, and our main motto is to understand the hidden messages which they have developed through the body language. And our aim is to practice and then apply it in our profession. So this is how we are going to use body language in our profession, and then we try to make the character more impressive, more excited, so that the audience can connect to us, audience can relate to us. So today is a very valuable video. You have to subscribe to the video because I am going to give you a lot of more information about all the acting tools and all the acting training. Through these videos you will be able to understand, and it is completely sensible, it is completely understandable, it's very easy. You can understand the video and you can start implementing it in your profession. So please don't forget to subscribe, and please don't forget to like. You are going to use this particular skill in your profession, and it is going to help you. So that's why please do like my video, and please don't forget to share with all the other friends of yours so that they can take the benefit of this video. So this is how we try to understand what is body language, and this is how we try to understand why body language is important. Body language is something which is communicating through the body, and body language is something which is the mixture of gestures, postures, facial expressions and words, and with all these mixtures you get the body language, that is known as body language, which communicates through your body to the other person. Now, why we use this body language? We use this body language to create that kind of attractiveness, to create that kind of passion, to develop a sense of bond, to develop a sense of trust, to develop a sense of believability, to develop a sense of trustworthiness. So that's why we try to use these things into our profession, and some of the examples which I have given you, that is the police, that is the politician, that is the teachers, and the others are the great actors which we have in our country. So I hope this information was very valuable to you. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel, don't forget to like my video, and don't forget to share my video. I will put all the links of my previous videos in the description, that is on facial expression, gestures, postures. Please do watch these videos also if you have not watched these videos. These videos are also going to be very helpful to you. It is going to create a magic in your mind, and it is going to create a difference in your skill development, which you can apply it while you are working on your profession. Thank you so much. Please do take care of yourself. Be safe, be secure. Thank you so much. I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye.